Happy Cinco de Mayo! This is a sombrero that I got at the Mexican airport when we were coming back from there. It's not a yarmulke, but look how cute! It took me like longer than I'd like to admit to get it strapped to my head, but I wanted to be festive. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I'm so happy you're here. I'm Stephanie. I'm a sober coach, and I'm an ex-party girl too. Let me not leave that part out. I used to drink like a lot. And I decided a couple of years ago to get sober. I mean, I was the party girl. Every holiday was a reason to drink, and not excluding Cinco de Mayo, Easter, Christmas, 4th of July, any old holiday you wanted to throw out there, it was time to drink. So on account of that, I want to show you that you can still have fun. You can still be fun. You don't have to be left out, but you don't have to drink today. Also, even though that like really sugary lime pre-made mix at the bar was so disgusting, I would drink it anyway, like instant hangover, and it just was never worth it. So I'm going to show you how to just skip the hangover tonight and still have fun with your friends if you guys are going out, because it is Friday and it is a holiday, I guess. So let me show you I was going to make a spicy mocktail margarita, but my husband ate all the jalapeno, and I only had one growing from my little bitty jalapeno plant out in the garden. One little jalapeno, and I used it yesterday. So, and he ate the rest this morning. So I'm going to show you an awesome way to make a mocktail without any alcohol. So right now, in order to make it spicy, I'm going to use tahini. I discovered this last summer, and you can put it on watermelon. You can put it on any kind of fruit. It is amazing. He puts it on everything, but it's like a lime seasoning. Let me see. Chili pepper, sea salt, citric acid, and dehydrated lime juice. It is so good. Okay, so take your glass, whatever you're going to use, and put some lime or lemon juice. I'm out of lime, so I'm using lemon. You can even use water if you want. And then you rim the glass with your salt. I'm going to use this spicy salt because it's so good. And once you find it, if you haven't tried it, and once you get your hands on it, you're going to use it all summer long, especially if you're making mocktails, mojitos, margaritas. It is amazing. Okay, I'm going to get some ice too. Hold on one sec. Okay, so there's some ice. And then I love Ritual Zero Proof. I had it, I think I put it away. It has, they have all different kinds of things, but for summer, I love their tequila. So let me grab that. But if you don't have that, you can also use sparkling water, and I'll show you in just a second. One second. Okay, so this is the Ritual Tequila alternative. It is so good for your summer mocktails. There is no alcohol in here, but you would not know the difference. It's got this warming taste and flavor that is so, so good. It says it's got mesquite smoke, black peppercorn, capsicum fruit, prickly ash, and green bell pepper. And I'm telling you, you are not going to miss out with this. And they also have whiskey and rum, which I love for the holiday, for like winter and fall. But this tequila will keep you going all summer. And measure with your heart, pour with your heart. And so now, if I didn't have this ritual, you could totally use just sparkly water. The point is to make yourself feel like you are not missing out. You can add any kind of juice you want. I got pineapple juice here. That tahini is spicy, and maybe it's the tequila that is feeling really peppery and spicy, which I love. And then you can drop a couple of pineapple in there, or lime, jalapenos. I'm not going to use these jarred ones. He ate my fresh ones, but you could even put this like jalapeno juice in there to make it extra spicy. But the point is you don't want to feel like you're missing out. You shouldn't have to. Getting sober is not a punishment. It's actually a gift. It is a gift to have my whole life back. No more DUIs, no more hangovers, no more anxiety-filled 3 a.m.s. and like nasty text messages and things that I forgot. And, you know, as a 40-year-old woman, 43, I don't know if it was the age thing or whatever, but it was becoming really hard just to hang on to everyday stuff, like just to do my little kids' homework or to get them to soccer, or the room would spin a lot. And I don't know if that was the age or the anxiety or what was happening, but alcohol was holding me back from living. Like seriously, so much time has freed up. And now I'm helping other women get sober who want to. If you don't want to, that's not my business. But there does seem to come a time where women are like, I can't keep up. I'm anxious. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overweight. I can tell my health is failing. What do I do? And when it comes to like FOMO and these holidays and even just the season changing, when it becomes summer, that was a huge trigger for me. So you want to have stuff on hand that you can take to a party and feel like you are not left out at all. When I first got sober, let me try this. I know it's going to be amazing. Oh my God, that is so good. And this tahini, you have to have this if you haven't tried it yet. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I made some hummus too from scratch. Like, who has time for that when you're drinking? Oh my God, that's so good. Okay. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, and anxious, I even have one of my coaching clients can't drive anymore to her son's baseball games because it's like too stressful. And that is the alcohol making your cortisol levels, your stress levels in your body so high that everyday activities become harder and harder. And it does not need to be like that. I feel like, unlike AA, how they want you to kind of stay and think about all the things that happened to you and stay in there and regret and shame and sorrow. Like, there's a time and a place for that, which I had for myself when I had to quit drinking. I had a lot of sorrow and regret and guilt. But now it's time to like move forward. And how can I do that? I can do that through self-care. I can do that through helping others. I can do that through replacements, walking, like doing healthy things that keep my mind off of all that and just move forward and not ever stay stuck in the past. That is one thing that will never help you get forward, is to talk about and think about all the things that happened to you. Plus, because plenty of bad stuff happened to me too, my whole childhood. But when you get sober, those things that you've been holding on to, the trauma, the hurt, and the pain, lessen. There's something about the drinking and the drinking and the drinking and the cycle and the sadness and the sorrow and the drinking to feel better that keeps you stuck. But when you stop drinking, it may take a minute. It took me like a year or more. I start to soften up, and the trauma dissipates, and all of the things that you've held yourself just so, you feel so bad about some things that you've done, those things just start getting better with time because of all the personal development you're doing and how you're moving forward towards life. And we got a lot more time left when you're not drinking all the time. So spend your time making mocktails and reading and personal development, and you'll be all right. You totally can get out of the trap. If I can get out of the trap, you can get out of the trap. And if this holiday, I love holidays. I just love to celebrate. And it used to mean a drink for me. But you can get out of that cycle. You just need to know how. I do have a 5-day free glow up challenge. It's an email challenge that if you're even thinking about getting sober, it's totally free. You can go to, what is the link? I guess just go in my bio and find the 5-day free email challenge. And it's videos of me every day walking you through 5 days. And that will help you just kind of take a peek into sobriety and see that it's not so bad. It really is a lot of fun. It really is a gift, and it'll change your life. I dropped 30 pounds. I had a fatty liver. That's gone now. I had high blood pressure. There was something else. High cholesterol, of course. And just to see pictures of myself then, I was like huge and waxy and bloated and the weight of the world on my shoulders. I felt like such a piece of crap on the inside because I knew the truth. No one else really knew how hard I was hitting the booze. I was just trying to hide it a little. Everybody drinks, but I felt like I was the only one who drank like that. And as I've gotten sober, I've come to find out there's a lot of us out here drinking exactly the same way and for the same reasons. Maybe a divorce, maybe COVID picked up speed, maybe empty nest, maybe trauma, maybe, you know, there's so many of us women who, and that's who I help. That's who I help is women that all are just kind of going through the same thing. So you're not alone. It's okay if you started off as a party girl and it was fun and then you had some wine and then now all of a sudden, like a decade later, you're like, what happened? I can't control my alcohol anymore. Totally normal. You don't have to die with this problem. You don't have to keep it going. You can stop anytime you want. So I invite you to join the free 5-day email challenge. It's a glow up challenge. It's just going to help you and show you that you're not alone. It also comes with a free support group, which is my Sober Vibes with Stephanie group, that you will love. The most supportive women in the whole world that are right beside you doing the same thing. You're not alone. You're not some like monster that needs to hide away. This is a totally normal thing. We thought we were fine. We thought we could control it. And then one day you can't. So happy Cinco de Mayo. I hope this inspired you to make something fun. If mocktail margaritas aren't your gig, you can go right to the grocery store and get alcohol-free beer, and they are amazing. I was not even a beer drinker, but they really got me through my first season sober. So I hope this helps. Have a great day. Bye.